Welcome to our deep dive into one of the most powerful and often misunderstood pieces of U.S. legislation, the Insurrection Act. We will explore the history, purpose, and implications of the Insurrection Act, providing you with a critical overview of this controversial law. The Insurrection Act is a set of federal laws that permits the president to deploy U.S. military and federalized National Guard troops domestically. Dating back to 1807, the Act was established to enforce federal law when civil authorities are unable to manage a rebellion, insurrection, or domestic violence. Key provisions outline specific conditions under which the president can act, primarily focusing on restoring order and protecting constitutional rights. It can be invoked in cases of insurrection, domestic violence, or if state authorities cannot protect citizens' rights due to civil disturbance. The president holds the sole authority to invoke the Act, making the decision a significant exercise of executive power. While powerful, the Act is subject to legal scrutiny, and the president must issue a proclamation before invoking it to warn the public. Now let's look at some notable times this Act has been used throughout American history. The Insurrection Act has been used dozens of times, particularly during the Civil Rights era, to enforce federal court orders. Notable uses include the integration of schools in the South, labor disputes, and responding to major civil unrest. The Insurrection Act remains a topic of intense debate today, especially concerning its use in modern crises. Current discussions revolve around the appropriateness of using military force for domestic law enforcement and concerns about overreach of federal authority. The invocation of the Act dramatically shifts power towards federal authority, temporarily bypassing typical state control over internal security matters. In conclusion, the Insurrection Act is a complex legal tool with significant historical baggage and contemporary relevance. It serves as a legal mechanism of last resort for the president to ensure the enforcement of federal law and the protection of constitutional rights during severe domestic unrest. Understanding the Insurrection Act is essential for grasping the dynamics between federal and state power during times of crisis in the United States.